guys, welcome back to Start Invest. How are you guys doing? This is Neo. Today, many people questions about why SoFi dropped down $5 per share from their recent high of 40 something cents, $30 40 something cents to today's 25.95 today, and then yesterday was 25.40 something. Well, if you are here for the long term, would you mind the day-to-day fluctuation? It could be just temporary, and sometimes some bad news of the competitor, for example Upstart, just had a bad news. BGIT research state that they find some increased delinquency rate and suggested the trend is broadening to other fintech companies, which is not the case. And also the BGIT research used the wrong data set and the wrong formula to calculate their findings. So subsequently, BGIT research issued a statement saying their result was not dependable, and because due to they have used wrong set of data and the wrong formula. So how can you be fearful just because there is something that goes on and it's not even related to SoFi, right? And the whole fintech segment has just seen for the last few days that the share prices kept on going down across the board. Lending Club, Upstart, SoFi. I would not worry about it. SoFi high executive actually tweeted the same day when the report came out, saying that SoFi Technologies as a bank, part of it is a bank, they did not see anything changes as so far as to the borrower's ability to repay loans, to repay SoFi loans. So nothing has changed, and actually the delinquency rate has been trending down for SoFi specifically. So you have to look at case by case basis. For example, if Walmart, let's say, suddenly say they have 500 billion loss, would it suddenly suddenly cause a knee-jerk effect for Amazon stock to go down too? Yes, of course, because that is when everyone panicked after the news came out and scared by the headline of the news, not even thoroughly reading the news yet, just scared by the headline, and then immediately the knee-jerk effect would happen, right? So across the board, SoFi, Shopify, everything e-commerce related will be affected, commerce affected. But then when the truth comes out and when you digest the news and when you find out what exactly happened, and when you have thorough understanding of the company you invest in and know that they have not seen the same issue at all, then why would you panic and sell? So there's something to be learned, and then there are some traders taking advantage of the situation. I have seen some YouTube channels, they suggest people to dump SoFi right now. Last year, Robinhood was $28 per share, and it was just 52 weeks ago, meaning 1 year ago, exactly the same time 1 year ago. And Robinhood dipped from $28 to $23 per share. A lot of people were scared and sold. Guess what? Today, Robinhood is $145 per share, and they have just joined S&P 500. Can you imagine next year, this time, SoFi Technologies join S&P 500, and then the next few quarterly reports continue to surprise to the upside? Can you imagine where the stock prices of SoFi Technologies will be in about or exactly 1 year time? Why are you scared? It's not even Halloween yet. Why are you scared? Why don't you believe in what you buy? Why don't you learn the company you buy or invest in? Do the CEOs of companies dump their shares even when there are bad times for stock markets? No. They keep on executing their strategies. It's just a matter of time the market will come to realize, oh, it's so undervalued, I must buy it no matter what. So you are the person have to have a very sane mind with high sanity, and know what to do, which is just to keep the shares and don't worry about the market fluctuations on a day-to-day basis. We only live once. You have missed out Amazon because many analysts before said that Amazon was a sell. That's why you did not have Amazon. That's why you did not have Netflix. That's why you missed out on Shopify. They were all not making profits. They were all having issues. Sometimes they would have quarterly decline in sales or membership growth. And you got scared because analysts downgrade the company stocks. And in the long run, they return to 200x, 300x, 400x. In the case of Amazon, from under $3 per share to $5,000 per share. That is how many X? 1,500x plus. Do you know Priceline went from 27 cents per share to eventually $2,500 per share? That is almost 10,000x. 10,000x, and was acquired by Bookings.com. That was Priceline.com. Priceline.com. Why are you scared? Why can't you take a long view of where the company will be in the future? Why don't you trust yourself? I'm here to prove that by holding SoFi Technologies and not listening to the day-to-day nonsense, the day-to-day up and downs, in the long run, by doing nothing, we reap the most benefit from investing for the very long term, 10 years plus. The company will grow. The company will continue to gain market share. The company will continue to expand their reach to different verticals and continue to expand their platform to other financial institutions. It is not if, It is when. In the next 10, 15, 20, 25 years, just the same as how Amazon spent the last 25 years to revolutionize the entire commerce and digitalize everything commerce and make it ultra efficient and pass on the saved cost to you, so you benefit by buying product at cheaper prices, faster speeds of shipping, and more accuracy. You don't think SoFi can get it? Then get out now. But if you understand what I'm trying to say, why don't you take my hand? We invest in SoFi Technologies together. In 5, 10, 15, 20 years, we will rejoice together. Thank you for watching. Love. I'm Leo.